Yo, what's going on guys? HyperX here, welcome back to another Destiny video. It's Friday, it's Xur Day, which of course means I'm here to tell you guys where you can find Xur, which is over at the balcony near the speaker this week, and of course what he has for sale and whether or not any of those items are worth purchasing. So as always, if you guys do enjoy this, you do find it helpful, then a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below if you have any questions, but let's get started. Usual exotic legacy engram warning. This is of course a waste of time. It will only give you year 1 items, so do not purchase this if you guys are new to Destiny. If you're returning and you're looking for items to help you boost your light, this will not be of use to you. It's mainly used for unlocking items that you might have missed in year 1, so generally speaking you can skip over this. It's also pretty pricey. So, Titans, an insurmountable skullfort exotic helmet. The main perk is that you gain an additional melee charge, plus you gain bonus super energy from melee kills on minions of the darkness, and you gain bonus melee energy on all pickups. This one has an intellect strength roll of 57, 58 when maxed respectively, and if you compare that to the min max values, the lowest you'll ever see this is with 38 intellect and 38 strength, and the highest is 65 intellect and 104 strength. Moving over from there to the Hunters, you have Shinobu's Vow. The main perk on these is that they improve your skip grenades and you gain an additional skip grenade charge. You also get increased grenade throw distance and an increased reload speed with auto rifles. This one has an intellect discipline roll of 52, 52 when maxed respectively, and if you compare that to the min-max values, the lowest you'll ever see this is with 34 in both, and the highest is 58 intellect and 92 discipline. Moving on from there to the Warlocks, nothing manacles. The main perk on these is that they enable scatter grenade tracking, plus you gain an additional scatter grenade charge. They also increase your grenade throw distance, and you also get increased reload speed with auto rifles. They have an intellect discipline roll this time round, and when maxed that is 54, 56. And if you compare that to the min max values, the lowest you'll ever see this is with 34 in both again, and the highest is 58 intellect and 92 discipline. Moving on from there to the exotic weapon, Xur's Regime. Of course, this is an auto rifle. It is better since the patch. Still not necessarily the top tier weapon, but it is something that you can consider using if you didn't necessarily use it before. It does of course deal kinetic damage, and the main perks, you can swap between spinning up and focus fire. So spinning up is the longer the weapon is fired, the faster it fires. And focus fire is that when you zoom in, i.e. you aim down sights, then the weapon fires slower but causes additional damage. On top of that, you also have Xur's Legacy, so the bottom half of each magazine deals bonus damage and has a chance to return health on kill. So back in the day, it's kind of useful when you were fighting Crota for the very first time. Not really a necessary thing these days, but something to consider. Either way, if you never pick this up, then it's a fun weapon to mess around with. I've always liked the weapon, even if it's not something you would necessarily take as a top tier choice, but still it's something to think about. And it does of course have some new ornaments. So you of course have Red Memorial, which is this cool sort of almost classic old school looking color scheme, and you also have the Basilisk's Glory, so this cool black and yellow one. Do actually quite like that. So that is your weapon this week. Turning our attention to the weapon bundles. So first up, Dragon's Breath and Tiger Shark. So Tiger Shark is the cool one that turns it from looking like a dragon head into a tiger head. So pretty cool. That's of course one of the new ones. Do of course bear in mind, as I've said before, this will drop the weapon at 3 light. I purchased it in a couple of Xur videos ago, so if you do want to sort of see that, then you can check that out. I'm not going to do it anymore because it's pretty expensive. It will set you back 30 strange coins and 25 silver dust, but when you do get this, you get the weapon and the associated ornaments. So if you kind of want them together, fair enough, but that is entirely up to you. And the other one is of course Xur Supercell and the Shock Hazard ornament. That is arguably the best ornament for Xur and one of the coolest ones in the game in my opinion, so that is a cool bundle, but again, not really worth the time when you can just go to the kiosk and buy most of the ornaments yourself. Not all of them, but most of them, and of course the weapon isn't too hard to come by. So that's it for those ones. Curios, Plasma Drive, Emerald Coil, Heavy Armor Synth 3 and 10. In fact, I'm going to grab some more this week because I've been using them up pretty frequently. Plus 3 of coins, Blast Needles, 1 Motive Light, and 1 Exotic Shard. So that is your week. That is where you can find Xur. That's what he's got for sale, and those are the min-max values. So if you did find this helpful, again, a like would be super appreciated. Any questions, drop them down below. And take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.